Here's a short tutorial on how to use FootID Pro. When you go to the URL footidpro.com, you'll land on the homepage. From here, there's multiple ways you can start an order, but for this tutorial, I'm going to use the orange button in the top right-hand corner, New Order. There's a pop-up that will come up that's going to allow for you to select which location you'd like this order to be placed with and which provider, if you have multiple locations and providers. So I'm just going to go ahead and change so you can see what that looks like. You can either enter new patient information if the person visiting is a new patient that doesn't have data already in your database, or you can choose selecting an existing patient who already exists in your database. For this tutorial, I'm going to select new patient and insert some information. To get started, you only need to put in first name, last name, and date of birth. To place the order, you will be asked height, weight, country, shoe size, and gender. So you can either input that now or you can input it later. Let's go ahead and save the patient's information. There's 4 different ways you're able to submit the foot model. For this tutorial, I will do a new Foot ID scan, which is going to be taken with my iPhone. So when I click this button, a QR code will pop up, and I'm able to scan that QR code using my camera, which pulls up the scanner. I'll select either right foot or left foot. This will launch the scanner, and I'll position the foot exactly how I'd like to take the foot model. Ensure that the foot is green in the bounding box. That means it's in the right position. And just go through and fill in to ensure that all spaces are captured. Great. Once you're satisfied with your scan, you can click the orange check mark in the bottom of the screen and just let us know what position you held the foot in for extra data for us to make sure that we produce the best orthotic. You'll then go ahead and scan the other foot. For this tutorial, I'll move on, but you'll notice that the data immediately goes onto the desktop. And from here, we're able to modify the orthotic. In the configurator, you're able to select from predetermined devices. The 3 most popular are highlighted under the most popular tab. You can also go through and look at all orthotics based on category. There's also My Templates. I'll show you how to save your templates. This is if you have a set group of modifications that you like to put on many or all of your orthotics. This makes it easy for you to customize once and then come back and grab your template each time you want to place an order. For this tutorial, I will select the root dress. I'm able to choose the quantity I'd like, let's say 4, and I'm going to go ahead and select this orthotic. What you'll notice is that on the right-hand side, any orange check mark are modifications that are in the predetermined set of standards for the root dress. So I'll open some of these modifications so you can see what's included. You can change any of these modifications. Um, the design is so that you have the left and the right foot. You can also unlock them. So if you'd like to have different measurements for each side, you'll use the lock icon. You don't also have to stay within the standards of the device, and you can navigate towards any other modification that you'd like to add to make this exactly right for your patient. So I'll add a few extras just so you can see what that looks like. And then once I'm satisfied with the modifications I've selected, we're going to go ahead and click Next. This takes me to the review order screen. I'm going to go through and just ensure all the details are accurate before I place my order. The patient that I've attached it to is accurate. Here's where I'm able to see the product that I chose, the device that I chose, and all the modification selections that I've made. I'm also able to see which clinic I assigned this order to, and then which provider I'd like this attached to. If you have any additional information, you can give us your PO number here or write special instructions to our team. If I'm satisfied with this, I'm going to go ahead and place my order. But just before I do that, I want to show you 2 other options. There's Save Order as Draft. This will save in your orders list. Or you can save order as my template, which I referred to earlier. Saving as my template, you're able to give it a name, Lisa's favorite, and you can write a description here. And when you submit this, that will save it in your My Templates. So the next time you go to place an order, you'll have that template available to you there. For this tutorial, though, I'm going to go ahead and place this order. As mentioned, I did not put these details in earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and put the shoe size, height. So let's make me 5 feet, 9 inches, weight 150, and I'm going to confirm. This is going to allow for me to submit my order. And here I'm able to review my order that's been processed. And that is a quick tutorial on how to use FootID Pro.